Nice sunny hot day. I got the goods. I'll show y'all here in a little bit once I get to the cribbo, but I'm thinking I can restore this trunk on a budget. So I hit up some of the homies, got some of their advice, because I think I have 3 homies who have done kind of a restoration on their carbon fiber, on their Genesis Coupe specifically. Technically, yes, I know it's different because not all the brands are the same, but it made me feel more confident that they had a Genesis Coupe, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I got real quick, and it should be hopefully under $45. Oh my gosh, hey yo, who let me get white wheels? Because not it. Also, what the heck, come on now. Ugh, gotta hose these things down. These things look bad. Yeah, get on now, get on now, yeah, come on now. I don't think that is supposed to happen. Now, will it go back on? Bruh. Okay, bet. Oh, I was gonna say, bruh. Ain't no way. Hello? All right. Well, I have no idea what happened to this. And I took this off and I put the stem, make sure it's still on it and everything. So thankfully, I think I actually have an extra spray bottle in there that I was just kind of saving. So probably just transfer that, but I guess in the meantime, the wheels are, this side of the car is getting clean. All right, so let me break down what I got. So I think the receipt's in here somewhere. What the helly? There it is. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all. I got, what the heck is on my finger? Anyway, all right, so here's the receipts. I got the Lay's, because you need a snack, right? Also, I've never seen these. So it says limited time flavor, but what the heck? Korean style fried chicken? Bruh, I'm in there. Because when you're working on cars, especially when it's hot, you're gonna have to have a little break, right? You're gonna have to have a little snacky snack. So yeah, that's obviously number one, this is essential. But then the spray paint. So this is the Rust-Oleum 2x coverage gloss clear. Now, this one says automotive grade. Now, there was another one that wasn't automotive grade, that wasn't in the automotive section in Walmart. I looked it up. It said that the automotive grade is a little bit better for car stuff. Honestly, I don't know. The price was pretty much the same, so I thought, well, I guess I'll just do the automotive grade one. So yeah, I got 1 can of this. I think it'll be enough. I mean, the trunk really isn't that big, but yeah, so that's the spray paint. And then got 2000 grit, 1500 grit, 1000 grit, 800 grit. My homie told me to get 2500 grit, but they didn't have any. So this is the 2000. We got the 1500, we got the 1000, and then we have the 800. Now, I will say too, the guy I got it from said that it was already all prepped and sanded to his knowledge. Now, I'm a noob. I don't know this. I've never done this. This isn't a how-to. Y'all know how it is. This is literally just a Landlock Motorsports, what I do, what not to do. Try it if you want, if you're willing. But he said that it was already prepped. All it needed was to be cleaned, prepped, and just new clear coat. I don't know if that's true. I did the test earlier when I got the parts, when I put water on it, and it all looked pretty clear, except for a few bits here. So I don't even know what some of this stuff is. So like I said in the other video, if you haven't seen that video where I picked up carbon fiber parts, I did a parts run. If anything, if I can get the top to look decent, I might just leave that and then have the homies at Wrap Lab do the back. Again, this is a budget build. I got this for really cheap. Honestly, I've always kind of wanted to try and restore carbon fiber. My hood could also use a restoration, but I'm not sure. So this would be a great opportunity to learn, practice, try it out myself. Again, with this car, I'm really trying to be a lot more hands-on and just trying things out. And this is honestly an awesome opportunity. So gonna hit it with this. My homie also did, I think he did polish and wax. He didn't do a clear coat. So the reason I'm not doing that is because this is a little bit more cost effective and I want to try this first. So if it doesn't work, then I can do obviously other things. You can always resand it, always wet sand it, stuff like that. So with that being said, I also got duct tape for Landlog Thrift because I ship a lot of packages. And then I also got some, of course, Patrick Star. But because I do so much stuff in my car and I'm always taking parts and clothes, especially used clothes, my car always smells different. So I also need I just needed more of these. Plus, I mean, fire. So technically, all right, so if we're being technical, you don't need the tape, which is $12.48, and you don't need Patrick, which is $4. So technically this costs only, I'm not good at math, but I'll put it on the screen. All right, y'all, so this scent is called Midnight Breeze, I believe, which honestly smells pretty good. I don't think I know it. I don't know if I'm familiar with it. I don't know if it's just a certain smell for this brand or whatever, but first things first, y'all, let's set the tone. Let's get Patrick up here so we can be chilling and he can be the supervisor while I try and do my best. What up, Patrick? We vibing? We chilling? Cool. So first step, I need to take off the trunk, which is kind of annoying because I literally just put it on yesterday, but that's okay. That's why I brought my tools. So again, just 2 10s here, 2 10s there, and then 2 10s here. And then just have to unclip this and then we should be good. So also I'm at the OGs because my partner doesn't have water and they do. So grateful for that. But to also set the tone, let's go ahead and try these bad boys. All right, off rip, smells pretty gas. Let's get a little close-up action. Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1, cheers. You know, it's not what I thought it was gonna taste like. Not horrible, but not gonna be my first choice. So I'll show you as best I can some of those white spots there, but I mean, this is it when it gets wet. So realistically, I'm hoping that it'll look somewhat like this, because if it does, that's honestly really good in my opinion. But I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down, clean it off a little bit, and then start sanding it. So I don't know how much of that I'm gonna oh yeah, also what the heck, I need to clean the wheels real quick. What the hell? All right, y'all, wiping it down and then giving it a good clean. Also, bro, I don't know why, right as I'm starting this, I literally am getting hit up by 5 Genesis Coupe owners about looking for parts and other stuff. I'm like, bruh, y'all couldn't hit me up before or after this, because you know me, when I get asked questions about Genesis Coupes, man, I try to respond to ASAP Rocky, no cocky. All right, just like that, we're prepped. About to throw some water on it and then hit it with the sandpaper. Also, if you want to support Feet Finders, look up Landlogs, appreciate it. All the support helps. All right, y'all, I just got, wow. All right, y'all, I just got done doing the 800. Now about to wipe it down, just rinse it off a little bit, about to do 1,000, and then 15, and then 2. So I don't know. No, I'll give you an update every time. All right, just got done doing 1,000, about to hit it with 15. Just got done doing the 15. Honestly, now I'm starting to see some, I don't know if those are scratches or what. I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did, but I think I'm just seeing them more clearly now because the haze is starting to kind of go away. But regardless, it still looks a lot better so far. Now again, it's just wet right now, so it's kind of, you know, it's giving you false hope, like an oasis, you know, the thing where you're in like the desert and then you see palm trees and coconuts and banana trees and water. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is, kinda. Does anyone know what I'm saying? Can anyone relate, or am I out here tripping? Okay, just got done wiping it, cleaning it with isopropyl alcohol. I wanted to see how it's looking. underneath, so I'm kind of letting it dry up a little bit. And then the final grit, the 2000 2K, then hit it with this, and then clean it again, and then see, I guess it'll be time for the 2K clear, which is crazy because I'm kind of nervous, but I know, so if there's runs or anything, or orange peel, I know you can wet sand it, and then also if it doesn't turn out good, I can always, you know, like I said before, wrap it, redo it, polish, buff, wax it, I believe. All right, y'all, this is a little feel test. It honestly feels so smooth. I was touching it earlier, so there might be some dust on it, but I mean, it's so smooth right now. So I'm pretty, I mean, again, I don't really know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like it's probably not a bad thing. But we'll do the feel test. Yeah, it's all feeling pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, no cap. All right, so right here, maybe it's a little rough, so maybe I need to make sure I hit that. Yeah, even down here, feels good. Down here's a little bit rougher. We need to hit this a little bit more. All right, so that one took a minute. All right, so that one took a minute. I really tried to do as best as I could, but I just got done doing the 2K and just got done rinsing it. And then now I'm about to just let it air dry and then throw on the first coat of clear. In this lighting, you can't see as much or as well, but especially when it hits the sun and stuff, you can see some of the smaller scratches. And as it dries, you'll see too, but yeah, that's what I'm working with. Just got done wiping it down, gonna let it dry obviously, and then finna lay the first coat. I'm pretty excited, nervous. Let's get it. All right, my fault, y'all. I was on the phone with a homie. I'm actually meeting up tomorrow to get a part from, but this is, bottom of here is pretty much a third. On top there's a second. Honestly, this is gloss clear. They didn't have ultra clear or super clear or mega clear or whatever. I don't know if they do have that for Rust-Oleum. Also, whew, this house smells strong, but shout out to the homie, Blaine, because he was telling me, we were on FaceTime, and he was saying that, you know, make sure you hit your corners first and then do everything else. So really big tip. So hopefully that can, you know, help it look good, and also make sure I got all the coverage. And then also, if any of y'all are doing this at home or following along, which you shouldn't be, but that's a good tip. That's not for me. That's from someone who knows a lot more about this kind of stuff. But I'm doing really light coats. The first coat was really light. Second one's a little bit, but still light. I really just want to try and get coverage. And then once, like the next coat after this one, like the fourth coat on this is gonna look really good. I need to hit this one with the third still, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I apologize, I didn't update y'all earlier. I was on the phone, so I literally couldn't, but yeah, that's the update for now. All right, y'all, update. As you can see, there are certain spots that have been taken a lot better. Now, this isn't high gloss, so what I might do, I probably have about this much more. So one, I think I'm gonna need more, and two, I think I wanna get high gloss. So something, I think I looked online, it's like almost double or triple the price, which probably for good reason. I also want this to be as glossy as I can. So my Jensen doesn't have a trunk, but I think the homie's about to get off work. So I'm gonna see if he can either slide and pick some up on the way, or low-key take me up there. And if not, I guess I'll have to GTA it and try and, never mind. All right, y'all, this is how it's looking. It's dry, it's been drying for probably about 20-30 minutes. And I mean, it looks better, right? But it just looks kind of hazy. So I don't know if that's because of the clear that I was using. I got this Duplicolor 1K clear high gloss finish. So I'm wondering if this will make the finish a lot brighter, or if it's just gonna kind of be like this until I do other stuff to it maybe. But I wanted to try this out first, and then yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get her on. Okay, so this is obviously a lot more glossy, which I can tell just from one coat. I don't know if I'm just not doing thick enough coats, but I'm gonna lay down one more really thick one and then let it sit for a minute. But if you can tell, different angles, it's getting glossier. So obviously this was the move. It was just, this was ended up being $21.97 where I'm at. So a lot more expensive than the other one, but gotta pay to play. All right, so I just got back to the crib. So as you can see, again, so it's better, and there is some, especially when the light hits it, you know, there's just certain spots that are a bit more hazy. So again, I don't know if that's because of lack of sanding that needed to be done more or what, but I just wanted to show y'all, it does look a bit better in this lighting. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna try and figure out how I can get it a bit less hazy and more shiny if I can. So I'm gonna try and hit up a few of the homies and see what they think.